Greetings, my cutting-edge, new paradigm, crypto fanatic friends. The purpose of this video is the hard fork series, and I really hope that you have all heard of the hard fork series. I was blessed enough, privileged enough to be able to see the release of the hard fork series trailer at Steamfest 2 and to meet Doug Carr, Eric Van Zwalten, and Drarky, who are a huge part of what the hard fork series is. And if you do know what it is, bear with me. I'm just going to recap really quick. If you don't know what it is, then pay attention. The hard fork series is the first truly decentralized blockchain, Hollywood quality, Hollywood level TV show. It's got Doug Carr, who is just really an honorable man, most importantly, a genuine, honest, real man with a vision of real value that benefits us all. But also, he has a lot of experience in the legit Hollywood realms. And he's put together a team that has also experience in that like true, Hollywood level. And we all realize that there's something even better, right? We can have quality, we can have the cutting edge technology, we can have the, production of a Hollywood level show, movie, series without all the bullshit. And so Doug Carr is heading that up, and I was privileged enough to meet him at Steamfest 2, and he has just announced, the Hard Fork team has just announced a contest for, it's a promotional contest. I think they refer to it as a stunt. So the purpose of this video is to share some of the ideas I have. I've got quite a few ideas of how to promote the Hard Fork series in the realm of what this contest is. And so first I'll start off with a couple of more of the basic ideas. One of the ideas is, while I was actually traveling to Steamfest 2, I went through one of the airports and they had one of these sort of like holographic agents. And it was just this, little stand that was there that emitted this holograph. There was an agent that spoke in many languages. So one option is it would be pretty cool to have some sort of like a hard fork character hologram that was put in, some sort of a high traffic area that, spoke to sort of like mystical, sexy, exciting, type concepts or ideas that were relevant to hard fork, and, of course listed some sort of a website or something of that nature. And everyone that went by it, of course would be interested in looking at it because it's like a holographic being, a holographic agent. At the airport there was a lot of people that would just stand there and listen to it, and I've actually got some videos of that holographic agent maybe I could share. So that's one idea. Another idea is someone such as myself, some sort of a unique, mysterious type of a character could walk around, say, downtown New York or LA or some sort of, big cutting edge city, and they could have like a big, leather bag full of, say, hard fork crypto coins. And those crypto coins could have some sort of a website or some sort of an advertisement on it. And that person, that being, that character, right, could walk around, sort of anonymous and mysterious. And every time they saw somebody who was, someone like me can always can always point out, pick out the people that, are sort of paying attention, that are, doing something with their lives, that, would be interested in something cutting edge like this. And then give them a coin and just, sort of walk off. And it would be like this, like epic leather bag, like filled with these coins, and just sort of give them one. And it would be this like really exciting thing. And so of course they would check out everything that was on that coin. I could do that. We could hire, some sort of like, extras or people that are associated with the Hard Fork series itself. I'm sure that I could source all sorts of people to do that, and they would do that, in contribution to the series itself for its great worth. So that's one cool idea. Another idea that could potentially even play off of that is to have some sort of a coin. I think the sort of, it's a crypto series, right? So some sort of a crypto coin would be a really cool sort of business card or calling card. So there could be some sort of a crypto coin, which again could be handed out like people, by people like this. Could also, be left in places, could be part of promotional giveaways or things like that. But the crypto coin could have a website on it, which wouldn't be like necessarily the hard fork website. It would be some sort of a sort of mysterious website that didn't have that much information. And maybe that crypto coin could even have two sides of the coin. It could be sort of like a red pill and a blue pill type coin, where one side was the red pill and one side was the blue pill. And so like if they went to the blue pill side, it could have some sort of a website that had some like propaganda material on it, like make sure you get your vaccines, make sure you pay your taxes, make sure you say the pledge allegiance to the flag, or whatever. It could be like some super obvious sort of old paradigm conformist propaganda type thing. And then the other side of the coin could be more like the red pill, and it could be some sort of like a mysterious website that had, that would like, it had the hard fork sort of image and theme built into it, but it could have some sort of like a time and a date on it and a location. And then that time and that date and that location could be, say, some sort of a warehouse, and that warehouse could be, donated, or it could be rented for a night. And there could be like some huge sort of epic crypto themed party that was organized. And all the people that were in the know, say people on Steemit, for example, people that were a part of the inner community, they could have an invite and they could be on the list and they could just come. But then the only other way to come would be to have one of these coins. And you'd have to have a coin to get there. And so the party in and of itself would be, a hard fork themed party. There could be all sorts of banners. There could be a big screen that had hard fork trailers or hard fork, promotional material or whatever playing. There could be some sort of a booth, with hard fork, themed, representatives, things like that. And it could be this really epic party. We could get sponsors and, all sorts of stuff like that. And, it could have some sort of a secret entrance. We could put some sort of like a phone booth, thing that was like in front of the door where you had to walk through the phone booth in order to get to the door, or something like that, something like mysterious and exciting. And so because of the like inner circle, themed party, it would already be a well-attended party. It could be a really awesome party just for the inner circle. But then, we'd have these thousands of coins that were handed out, and we'd have all these sort of random, anonymous type people who had like no real clue what they were getting into, but they were getting into it because it was so exciting and so mysterious. And then they would come to this, of course they would take photos with their cell phone, they take videos, they talk about it on social media, because it would be this super exciting, sexy, cutting edge type presentation that would just really get the mojo flowing, really get the juices flowing. And it would be in a super epic party. All the people that were in the inner circle, all the people that were in the know, would be there already. And then all the extra people that got the coin would be bonus. Another potential idea would be something more along the flash mob type mentality, where there could be some sort of a script. Eric Van Swalten would be a perfect candidate to write this script, but there could be some sort of a 5-minute script that was written for, it could be a scene from the show, or it could just be a themed, feel, something that sort of embodied the feel or the theme of the Hard Fork series show. And there could be some, actors, whether they were the actual actors in the show or not, it wouldn't be too important, as long as it was themed, styled, dressed to that, that energetic. And there could be some sort of a flash mob type scene that could take place in, say, Central Park. And, maybe, for example, that could even be tied in to some of the other ideas I had, where in that scene, in that, flash mob scene that was taking place in a highly populated, popular area such as Central Park, there could be, like these leather bags full of these crypto coins, and maybe like at the end of the scene, right, the one of the guys, whether it's the villain or the good guy or whatever, could, like, you know, slice that in half with a blade or with a knife, or rip it in half with their hand, or something like that, and all, like, you know, 1,000 coins just like spill all over the ground. And then, you know, some like motorcycles or something could show up, and they could like get on the motorcycles and tear off, or a limousine, you know, could show up, and they would all like run off and get in the limousine or whatever, and then it would just leave all these coins. And everybody would have just like witnessed this scene, right? Which, if done properly, like, would actually look real and super legit, and people would be like, oh my god, what the fuck? You know, what the fuck just happened? There was this huge bag of coins that just spilled out from these, you know, fucking like futuristic, you know, steampunk crypto, you know, superhero type guys. And there's all these coins all over the ground. Of course, all of those coins are going to get picked up, and every single person that picks up those coins is going to, you know, look up whatever is on those coins. And so those coins can have some sort of a code, some sort of a, you know, a little barcode, or some sort of a website, or, you know, whatever it is that we, you know, we feel we do to tie it into the whole reality. So those are just some of the ideas that I came up with just tonight. I looked up the HardFork-series, you know, which I'm super busy. I should be looking it up more often, because it's really so amazing. I totally believe it, and I'm super inspired by it. It's one of my favorite things going on in the world right now. But I was looking into it today. I saw the contest that was going on, and these are some of the ideas that I came up with. You know, obviously, you know, details are a whole different thing. You know, resources, organization, you know, manpower, all these things are all a part of it. You know, budgeting. But these are just the sort of juicy, inspirational ideas that I had coming to me as I was thinking about how I could possibly support this project, and what could be cool, what could, you know, really work based on the theme that they're looking for, that's different from the standard marketing of Facebook ads, or, you know, banners, or billboards, or, you know, commercials, or, you know, etc., etc., etc. So I hope this benefits the project. I truly want to be of benefit to the project. And, you know, if you guys have any ideas, please, you know, make a comment on my post, and or go to the HardFork-series and make a comment on their post. They're looking for, not only are they looking for, but they're doing a contest. I'm not actually 100% positive, but since it's a contest, I'm assuming there's some sort of a prize or some sort of a reward. But if you've got some really good ideas as to what could be done to promote in a really exciting and new, because that's what we're all about in this community, right? In this project, is doing something new, is doing something cutting edge, is doing something that is not being done, right? If you've got an idea for that, share that. Maybe it'll be done. Maybe you'll win a prize. Maybe you'll get some renown. If you've got anything to, you know, sort of fine tune or polish any of the ideas that I have, you know, please let me know. Either way, make sure you check out Doug Carr on Steemit. Make sure you check out Eric Van Waltzen on Steemit. Make sure you check out Andrarchy on Steemit. Make sure you check out the HardFork-series on Steemit. It's really, truly amazing project. Until then, steam on. Until next time, steam on.